2. Further causes of nihilism. 27. The causes of nihilism. 1. The higher species is lacking, i.e., the species whose inexhaustible fruitfulness and power would uphold our belief in man. Think only of what is owed to Napoleon. Almost all the higher hopes of this century. 2. The inferior species, herd, ass, society, is forgetting modesty and inflates its needs into cosmic and metaphysical values. In this way all life is vulgarized, for inasmuch as the mass of mankind rules, it tyrannizes over the exceptions, so that these lose their belief in themselves and become nihilistic. That this was from the standpoint of a philosophy that was nihilistic, and upon whose shield the denial of life was inscribed. Schopenhauer was right in this, that by means of pity life is denied, and made worthy of denial. Pity is the technique of nihilism. Let me repeat, this depressing and contagious instinct stands against all those instincts which work for the preservation and enhancement of life. Or teases them. 28. Imperfect nihilism. Its forms. We are now surrounded by them. All attempts made to escape nihilism, which do not consist in transvaluing the values that have prevailed hitherto, only make the matter worse. They complicate the problem. 29. The varieties of self-stupefaction. In one's heart of hearts, not to know whither. Emptiness. The attempt to rise superior to it all, by means of emotional intoxication in the form of music, in the form of cruelty, in the tragic joy over this innocent rhetoric from the realm of religious ethical balderdash appears a good deal less innocent when one reflects upon the tendency that it conceals beneath sublime words. The tendency to destroy life. Schopenhauer was hostile to life. That is why pity appeared to him as a virtue. Aristotle, as everyone knows, saw in pity a sickly and dangerous state of mind, the remedy for which
Chapter 1,
which treats of the character and pursuits of the famous gentleman Don Quixote of La Mancha. In a village of La Mancha, the name of which I have no desire to call to mind, there lived not long since one of those gentlemen that keep a lance in the lance rack, an old buckler, a lean hack, and a greyhound for coursing, an olla of rather more beef than mutton, a salad on most nights. Chapter 4. Of what happened to our knight when he left the inn. Day was
Chapter 5,
in which the narrative of our knight's mishap is continued. Chapter 4. Jonathan Harker's journal. Continued. I awoke in my own bed. If it be that I had not dreamt, the Count must have carried me here. I tried to satisfy myself on the subject, but could not arrive at any unquestionable result. To be sure, there were certain small evidences, such as that my clothes were folded and laid by in a manner which